That was amazing. Thank you, Sherrod Kare, my good friend, for an incredible video, and everyone who participated in it and for taking the time. I'd like to start by thanking JA for this incredible, incredible honor. It means so much, but it means even more coming from an organization that's doing such incredible work, educating students on financial literacy and entrepreneurship. 60,000 students here in BC, 19 million students around the world. At Beedie, we're big fans of the work of JA. I'd love to congratulate our fellow inductees, my fellow inductees. I'm delighted to share this moment with you all, in particular Stan Fuller, who I've had the great pleasure of knowing for 25 years. I'm thrilled to have my dad recognized today in this way. He grew up on the west side of Vancouver, and as a teen, he moved around a lot in the country as a youngster, but he grew up on the west side of Vancouver. He felt always a little bit uncomfortable, he'd say, in that environment. And when he had the chance, he moved out to Burnaby. And Burnaby became his home, the home for the business for 70 years. He was a real independent thinker. He was never part of the establishment. He used to, we go, you're downtown doing your schmoozing and stuff, he would say in a kind of chuckling kind of way. But that wasn't his thing. I think his goal was to provide for his family. He had an unrelenting drive, a can-do attitude, and he was a man of his word. If he said he was going to do something, he did it. Even if it came at a financial cost to him, he always followed through. He was fiercely loyal to his people, to his staff, and he always referred to the business as the company, not my company. There was a lack of pretense, a lack of ego, and he was always very curious. He wanted to know how things would work. We'd take him to construction sites, especially on the residential side, and he's always inquisitive, asking questions. The company was his main focus in life, and Canucks hockey, and my mom. My mom, who he adored, and she wishes she could be here tonight, but she couldn't make it. My mom liked to remind him that she lent him her life savings to save him from bankruptcy, which is actually true. But he was so obsessed with the Canucks that until he was about 78 or 79, he had never missed a Canucks home game that he was in town for. That is the devoted fan that he was. There are so many people that are responsible for me being on the stage. I'd like to start with my amazing wife, Cindy. On Friday is our 33-year wedding anniversary. So, Cindy, thank you. Amazing. I think in September, a 1/3 century anniversary party is in order. Cindy, thank you for your unwavering support, your patience, goodness knows your patient counsel, insights, encouragement. You've made so many contributions, obviously, to me, but also to the company, and I would not be up here if it wasn't for you. I love you so, so much. Peter Brown. Peter, thank you for being such a champion of mine. I treasure our relationship. You're a great mentor, a father figure, someone who loves this country so, so deeply. You inspire me to be the best citizen that I can be. Now, some say you should not work with your friends, that it's not going to go very well, that it doesn't end well. For me, the opposite has been true. I'm grateful every day to get to work with my best friends, Todd Ewan, Rob Fiervento. Todd is the consummate communicator and diplomat. He leads Beedie Industrial with class and grace. My daughter Grace is here. Class and grace. With a long-term business in mind, I'm proud to have Todd represent us every day. Rob has taken Beedie Living from an idea to a leading multifamily builder here in Metro Vancouver. Rob is the best negotiator I've ever met. He's also my daily pool-playing partner/victim, so when I got the world record, it was against Rob, but he won the game, so we'll give him that. The trust and faith I have in them allows them to deliver. They have immense talents. We give space for them to deliver the incredible results for our company. Stephen Dean, my dear friend Stephen Dean, he changed my life twice now. The first was in 2001 when he introduced me to YPO, Young Presidents Organization. My YPO forum group that included Jeff Fuller, Eric Carlson, and Martin Charlwood was instrumental in my personal growth. The second way Stephen's impacted me is through investments in the development of 2 gold mines that he has led. Atlantic Gold in Nova Scotia few years ago. The success of that project led directly to the funding of our Beedie Luminaries program. And most recently, Artemis Gold here in BC. Last Friday, we achieved commercial production, which is considered a major milestone in the industry. This is the most significant new gold mine in BC in the last decade. In a few years, it will be one of the largest mines in Canada. It will bring generational change and lasting benefits for our First Nations partners, and we're very, very excited about it. So, Stephen, thank you very much. The Beedie team is well represented tonight. We measure in decades, not years. Our dedicated people and culture, I think, has been key to our success. Eric Jensen, who you saw in the video, is celebrating 45 years with our company. Eric, please don't retire. Please don't. And Laurie Svensson is also here, retiring at the end of this month after 24 great years. Laurie, I'm going to miss you a lot. Our company would not be where it is without the confidence and support of our banks. We've had the great fortune of being with RBC for over 70 years, and Scotia and TD have become critical partners supporting our growth every step of the way. Our approach to business is pretty simple. Reputation is everything. This governs all of our decisions. What's the right decision for the long term? I think a brand is an aspirational promise. When people see our name, I want them to think, that's a good company. They take care of their stakeholders, their employees, and the community at large. That's what we want to be. Philanthropy is playing an increasing role in my life. So many people have inspired me, including Joe Siegel, Bob Lee, and Bono, who turns 65 on Saturday. He's encouraged tens of millions of people, including Cindy and me, to be, as he says, useful. And that's what we want to be. We have big plans to grow our philanthropic footprint in the coming years. It will include the expansion of our Beedie Luminary Scholarship Program, which is led by the amazing Martina Mekova. We're now celebrating 1,000 recipients of our scholarship program, so we're very excited about where that's going to go. Recognition like this, what we're receiving tonight, inspires and motivates us to do even more in our community for the years to come. So thank you very much.